what if my 10-year-old daughter comes to me crying multiple times saying she doesn't want to go to her father's house as much as she is scheduled to by the visitation agreement, and the father will not accept her saying she wants to stay with me more often? He guilt trips her into feeling bad, so she changes her mind. My goodness, I hear this a lot. So I might at times sound preachy tonight, but here's what I'm going to tell you. Unless there is something wrong with the other parent is abusive, drunk, mentally ill, and not managing their mental health issues or something, then it is your job, your job, to make the child's experience between two homes as pleasant and as easy as possible. So I get it. The kids had one household and they didn't have to live out of suitcases and they didn't have to pack their backpacks for a certain part of their life, and then their parents split up and here they are. So it's tough. So recognize for your child that it's tough and do whatever you can to make that easier. And one of the things you can do when this arises, and it does arise a lot, I have to say, is listen to your child, but don't validate that out of the gate. So if the child is saying, I really don't want to go to daddy's house, or I really don't want to go to mommy's house, ask them, why are you feeling this way? Mommy loves you, or daddy loves you. The other parent loves you. I know that you often do really fun things, and when you get there, you have a good time. So tell me more about what it is that's going on with you that's making you feel this way. So you can listen to them, but you don't want to buy in and validate and say things like, oh, sweetie, I know it's hard, but you have to do this. So that makes it seem like you're agreeing that it's kind of sucky to go to the other parent's households. So you need to, in your best, chipper, happy voice, say, after you've listened to the reason, because there might be a valid reason. Maybe something is going on at the other parent's house that you need to know about and you need to address with the other parent. Address it with the other parent. Don't address it with your child. So get the information. If there's nothing really in there except that maybe the child isn't in the mood to change houses, is a little tired at this time of the week that they have to make the exchange or whatever, it is your job to make this happy. So you need to find your happy place and be as convincing as possible and say, honey, you can do this. You're going to have a great time at the dad's house. And if it's allowed in your agreement, say, you can touch base with me. I'm sure you're going to do some fun things, and you can feel free to let me know along the way, and I will see you in X number of days or hours or whatever it is. So feeding into the child's resistance, if there is not a real valid reason why the child is uncomfortable going to the other house, creates a situation where that might get flipped back on you at some time. Maybe as that child developmentally ages, or maybe as they feel a little more aligned to the other parent as they go through a different stage of life, they may be telling you or telling the other parent that they really don't want to go to your house. They want to spend more time with the other parent. So if you wouldn't want it flipped back on you, do your best to make it good for your child. So that's my answer to that one.